Welcome to 411carline.com. You can find us at 411carline.com. All of our vehicles have free Carfaxes available on our website. Just click the little Carfax icon next to the vehicle. It'll say Carfax Advantage Dealer or Carfax One Owner depending upon the vehicle and the history. You may call 952-540-9000 to ask any questions or to set up an appointment. We are by appointment 10:30 to 6 Monday through Friday, 10:30 to 3 on Saturdays. All of our vehicles go through third-party mechanic shops prior to being put up online. They do get inspected. We do whatever the mechanic shops recommend as far as maintenance, safety, and mechanical repairs. All of our vehicles are available for aftermarket warranties are available for purchase. Just ask us about that. Otherwise, you'll get it. It'll be stapled to the Carfax when you come in. You're also welcome to get it inspected by a shop of your choice. Just ask us about our policy on that. We have a 2006 4Runner here. It's an SR5. These are super popular. It is the most popular generation of 4Runner, 2003 to 2008. They're pretty much all the same in that generation as far as drivetrain and everything, other than the V8 models, of course. We buy a lot of them, so we're pretty familiar. We have kind of a quality standard as far as the condition as well as the condition of the frame. This one's relatively clean compared to most, and for 150,000 miles on it. Headlights are decently clean. They do have a little bit of fog to them that looks like they need to be buffed again. I think they'll clean up pretty well. The hood does have a couple little rock chips. They don't look like they're down to, it looks like there's primer underneath, so it doesn't look like it's down to the, there's a couple that might be down to the metal, but again, it's a 4Runner with 150,000 miles, so it's not perfect. A couple little sap marks on the hood as well, and of course some random scratches, some weird stuff there. So front bumper is decently clean. There's a little stress mark here. Someone probably got a little close to something. That usually cracks the paint. This one was optioned with the fog lamps. Wheels have the standard Toyota stuff, the little bit of flaking. It also looks like someone might have taken something, some sort of pad to them or something, maybe like sandpaper or something to that. But a lot of them have it. Looks like it has newer front brakes. I would have to look. We might have done those actually. Looks like newer front rotors. And then the calipers are definitely not original. I don't recall doing those, but I'll have to look at what we did as far as service. Tires have good tread depth yet. They have very slight weathering, but they have, you can see the wear bars are right here. We replaced tires at less than 5/32, which was 50% tread depth. Driver's door is pretty clean. This one has the moonroof. Also has the roof rack with the center rails. A couple little nicks on this door here. Someone must have parked next to him. And then it's got the lovely sunwear on. Must have been parked like in the perfect spot in the garage or something like that, where the window shined right there maybe. But this is all plastic, so it's not a huge deal. This is of course metal, but none of those are through. Pinstriping's all there. This wheel, of course, has a little bit of the Toyota flake as well. See the tread depth on the tires. Back bumper is decently clean. Does have the tow package. Trailer hitch, 7-pin connector is there. Back gate looks pretty good. Very minor scratch right here. Looks like a minor scratch up there too, but Toyotas, you're generally paying for the drivetrain, and whatever is wrapped around it is kind of a bonus, is kind of how I think of it. This quarter's pretty clean. A little bit of sun wear on that one too. A couple little chips for like door dings here. This door is pretty clean. This fender is pretty clean. That wheel, probably one of the cleaner ones. This one's decent too. It's got a little bit of the flaking you can see, but alright, I'll show you underneath here. So it's definitely not rust free by any means, but it's just starting on the pinch welds, so we don't cover these up with anything. So interior is actually in pretty good condition. Dash is super clean. Sometimes those get cracked, so this one's super clean. Non-smoker vehicle. Can't say for sure about pets, but I don't really smell any pet odors, so. This one, I was looking at the Carfax and I went around the East Coast a little bit, and then it also is in like Kansas area, so it explains why it's a little cleaner than most. It does have the third row. It's a pretty rare option. We buy a ton of these and I've only seen it, I think this may be like the second one out of maybe like 75 of these that I've seen with the third row of this generation. Show you along the edge of the door here. It's pretty good. Of course, with these 4Runners, you just shut the gate and it pulls itself shut. The underside here. And the underside here. And looks like it's just got the surface starting. If someone really wanted to, they could wire wheel that and clean it up and prep it and coat it, but looks pretty good. It's a nice truck. The interior is actually in really good shape. It does have manual seats with the lumbar support, which was an option. I will hop in here, start it up. This one does appear to have 2 keys. So we have driven a little bit and I went to the shop and everything. So it just turned 150,000 miles, which if you know 4Runners, that's just broken in for one of these. Radio works. This one has automatic climate control. So you just find a temp, set it to that temp. It is 4-wheel drive, of course, and it does have the 2-wheel drive option. Factory manual is in there. It does have an aux port, which is interesting for a 2006. Oftentimes they don't have that. Moonroof works as it should. Yeah, no lights on the dash other than the seatbelt light because I don't have it on. It does have headlamps and fog lamps, power windows. All work as they should. Power locks, power mirrors. Work as they should. Steering wheel mounted controls, cruise control. Oh, power rear window. Operates as it should. Alright, hop out, take a look at the engine bay. This one does have a, or excuse me, my phone picks up small engine noise like valve train noise, so if you hear ticking, it's more amplified on my phone than it is if I have a human ear, so looks pretty good in here. Usually I look in kind of these areas. This is a pretty telltale sign too. Of the cleanliness. Another telltale sign is kind of in the core support area here, because that catches the brunt of all the road debris. So runs well, runs like a Toyota. That is the 2006 4Runner. Give us a call, 952-540-9000 with any questions. Thanks for your time today.